owe him big time.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does a lot for us.
Need that
Okay,
coffee,
ready?
bro, that you talked about.
This is just basic first aid room. We hope we never have to use this, but
Oh, you could have given me this at the start. You could have told me there's a wheelchair. Could have moved me around, mate. What? This is very
But so our operational framework, one thing we're very good at is running health clubs.
Yeah.
And the health and safety aspect of it is something that is probably number one of priority. We're very robust. All our staff that are front facing are first aid qualified. All our coaches that work with kids have to mandatory get a certificate of child protection from the UK.
That's super cool.
So we really have a good system.
That's awesome.
And then
I'm already blown away. I didn't expect this much. That's why I see.
So this is a new concept that we're working on, ready to launch later on this year, and it is almost the first medical services concept. Come, I'll show you.
Why am I not surprised? It's awesome.
So in partnership with Excellency, we're launching physio. So we're actually starting with physio, sports massage, dry needling, cupping, elements of cryo, and then we'll move on to more acute injuries. But we're waiting for our DHA license to come through. It's a bit of a mission. You have to have certain requirements, sink basins, which
There's a lot of red tape, yeah.
But eventually what you will be able to do is we'll have members who can come here and get their physio sessions reimbursed on their medical insurance. That's the game.
Very cool.
That's what we're trying to do here. And we're partnering with Excellency because they are, the experts. They had offices based in Opus Tower in Business Bay. So for more acute injuries, we can refer them over there. But this is the missing link of health clubs. Complete holistic care.
Have not held back. Man.
No, we've done it properly. And, we had, for those of you who know me, I was previously at the Aviation Club and we had Sally and the physio there.
Ah, yeah.
And people underestimate how valuable having a physio and that type of skill set in a health club this size is almost necessary. But our brand proposition is active living at any stage, at any age. So no matter what your age, no matter what your stage, there's something here for you.
Yeah, totally.
Including physio and rehab and all that sort of stuff. So.
You told me you had that, I would have come earlier. Tell you
Yeah, so it doesn't look complete now because there's still a lot happening, but this is the beginning of what will be later on this month a very successful launch. Yeah. And then the changing rooms, I'll take you in because I think you should see it, at least the men's, because it is quite something to see. It's a little bit different. I'll see if you know.
Have a look further on. He checks. I was going to say, have a look at the designs on the wall that the artist we saw when we first came in.
Yeah, check him out. I think his Instagram is Shahul Art. He does some outrageous, he's becoming quite big now. Yeah, he's cool. So he's done all of this here. And really nice guy, by the way.
Oh, got to throw that one in there too.
Really nice guy. And then this is the changing room. So like I said, everything is done with your band. So you actually, one cool thing is, sometimes when you're in a rush, you put your stuff in your locker and you go and you come back and you're like, oh my God, I can't remember. And you left in your shower towel. So you just come here and you scan and it'll tell you what locker your number is. So
I thought you literally had to go, just go like this along the lockers until you find the right one. I was thinking, okay.
But yeah, exactly. And they're very minimalist. You can see design, very simple, open, very, very clean. Is there anything that you notice in this men's changing room?
Well, it looks like, can I walk through it? Let's
actually
look. Okay, this is how stupid I can be. I thought there was a wall there and there was a mirror. And I was like, can you actually go that way? No, I like the simplicity. You've seen the theme with all the rooms as well. Like there's a matrixy Charlie Chocolate Factory kind of theme.
So we have Arada, who our owners have an extremely talented design team. And one thing we've discovered is that people want to work out in beautiful areas. People want to experience, nice showers, beautiful things. Yeah. People care about the environment that they're in now, especially nowadays. Our average visit time is 86 minutes.
Really?
On average, people spend almost an hour and a half in the club. Wow. Which means a large part are spending more than that, and then changing rooms. So I was telling you, what do you notice about the men's changing room?
Hair dryer for the men as well.
Yeah.
Because some guys have long hair.
That's true. There's no urinals. We didn't put urinals.
Oh yeah. I didn't notice that.
Because of the smell. We didn't want that smell.
Fair enough. Nice. Okay, that's different.
That's the reason why. We've got enough. We're up to 5,500 members. We don't have
urinals.
urinals, we don't have complaints, we don't have crowding.
Yeah.
Filtered water, we don't do plastics, we don't do taps. Okay, besides the restaurant, because you've got to have water, you just come and fill your water in there.
Super cool.
So this particular one has saved 3,000 water bottles. The one
31,000.
the one in the athletic zone is a lot more. I forgot to show you.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't even notice that when I came in here. Now you've mentioned it. Now you've brought it up. Like now I'm thinking about the smell. And like there's no smell.
There's no smell.
There's no even in the body odor type. There's nothing like that as well, right?
Very, very clean. I mean, that's high standards that we're trying to chase.
OCD, yeah, you talked about.
Hey?
Is it OCD?
OCD, yeah, a little bit of OCD.
Which is great, to be honest.
My team make a lot of fun of me about that.
Hell jobs.
And then this is, now I'll show you the dojo. So there's nothing over there. And the obstacle zone.
These designs are super cool, and the more you see, to be fair, just the...
Makes the area pop.
the feel, as well.
Yeah.
It's like there's a really good feel about it.
Everyone
not
talks
aggressive.
about the vibe at WellFit. Oh, have you seen the vibe at WellFit? Apparently, this is a thing that I didn't know about.
All right.
So when people talk to me, I kind of figured it out, because if you're here in peak time, it's buzzing. It's an energy I can't explain.
So much. Man, there's a lot of things here.
Yeah, over here I'll show you. So this is the martial arts area / our dojo. We have, so the grappling area, we run BJJ for adults and kids. The boxing ring, we run boxing for adults and kids. And this is our striking zone, so Muay Thai kickboxing. And then MMA, classic MMA is adults only. We also run karate, but that's only for kids. But that completes, and it's a really, really growing the martial arts program.
Amazing.
And then this is our obstacle zone. So it's actually split into 3 kind of areas. So you have the open movement area, you have your obstacle area, inspired by parkour, and then we have a Ninja Warrior course for kids.
Oh, very cool.
So we'll show you. You can see the warped walls and everything. I'll show you guys. And this program, this obstacle area, and this program is headed by a very talented lady called Andrea. Good. Hey guys. Hey Pam. And Andrea is our head of obstacle, and she has another coach under her called Hesham. Hesham is a calisthenics master. He runs. That's another signature program we have, Surge Calisthenics. So we run calisthenics here as well.
How many programs in total do you have here? Do you know?
Programs or signature programs? We have 9.
Let's say signature programs.
9 signature programs. 9 signature programs.
This is like a massive playground. Like literally, there's anything.
It is, yeah. I mean, the warped walls, and the progress that we've seen from kids that have never moved.
Yeah.
And to see them now jumping over, excelling at school, by the way. A lot of these kids, who've come, and because the consistency that we've discovered, this is almost by accident. We knew that they would love it, but the parents who are bringing their kids consistency to the club, because the kid goes here and the parents go and work out.
Yeah, totally.
And then they meet after they work out, go for coffee.
Do they ever get them back?
So it's the healthy thing of seeing mommy and daddy exercise.
Yeah.
Their grades have started to come up. The discipline is starting to be installed, so there's less behavioral issues at home.
Totally.
Energy is spent.
Wow.
It's a game changer the parents. We've got 600 odd kids just in here.
Wow, really?
Another 500, soon to be 600 in gymnastics.
Wow.
It's a and we had to almost cap it.
Yeah.
Like we had to bump up the price and do something, because there were so many juniors, and the demand is still there. So I think we will grow that program eventually.
Lovely. It's just it's such a simple thing, and people don't understand it. But it's the environment. You talk about the environment, and that's what I think is a big key about this. Is an environment of
That's it.
Getting the youth to get involved.
That's
and
it.
It goes in. What do you call it? It spills over into these other aspects of your life.
Yeah.
And
I think
if you provide the space to do it. Look what you can do.
And I remember going when I was younger, going to the golf club with my parents, because my mom and dad both played golf. So ergo, I became an outrageously good golfer, right?
So I've got like a 30+ handicap here.
So and it's the same for everything else,
Man, you got everything here. It's everything.
And this is not, by the way, this is not just some space we do martial arts. This is a full-fledged dojo. We have 3, world-class martial artists here. Alex Nakfour, who's our head of MA, 5th done black belt jiu-jitsu. Gerson, who heads the BJJ program, 3 done. This guy competes, this is serious level martial arts club, academy.
Mental, that's amazing.
really talented, people. And that's the thing. You hire the right people and kind of guide them and stay out their way. And I think we've empowered them to kind of make these programs their own. And through that, you foster passion. These guys are very passionate.
If you're a gym owner, that's a really good point. Let people be their best. Stop micromanaging. Stop trying to tell them how to do their job. They are better at their job for a reason. That's why you hire them.
You run the business, but you enable.
Yeah.
And then this is a small, right now this is an SNC meeting. Okay, so they're talking high roads. So this is an SNC meeting. Alex is in there with his team. But this is a members conference room, so even members can come and use this room for their meetings.
Wow.
A lot of people work from home, work from the gym. So we allow them to come in here. And then the yoga studio, unfortunately, there's a ladies class in progress. But I was really hoping to take you guys in there because it is beautiful. We've got an olive tree in there. Proper.
Send me a picture of.
This olive tree is famous because we got it from Greece. And it was a mission to get here.
You got an olive tree from Greece?
So I make it a point to tell everyone that
there's an olive tree.
This olive tree.
There's an olive tree.
There's an olive tree from Greece.
We can't even see it. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Hello, Hungry Wolf. How are you?
How are you? And now we haven't even got to the gym yet. But
my gosh.
The gym will be easy, but because it's
if you take it from this point of view too, if you have a look, the reception is right there. Like it's not a big distance from here to that reception. And hear what's going on with the kids area and stuff like that. There's so much in a tight space, but it still feels really open. It feels like there's tons of space. It doesn't feel like it's just it's a really good feeling anyway. Let me leave it at that.
Yeah, that's true. This is like we said, the member experience stage. You guys might be wondering what's happening here. So what we do here also that a lot of that we discovered is members often sign up for a membership. If they do, they get like an induction, and then they're kind of left to their own devices. Here, our onboarding process is quite extensive. You have the communication onboarding. So when you join, you have a set of all these communications that reach you. After that, someone will reach out to you to do your member onboarding. So that's all your member onboarding, your digital onboarding. We explain the T's and C's to you, so you're not confused about any contracts and hidden costs. We don't do that game. Wow. We do all your digital onboarding. We sign you into the app. We show you how to book a class. We connect all your bands to the cardio so that when you come for your first workout, you tap and off you go. I'll show you. We sign you into your Netflix accounts, your Spotify, so you don't have to. It's a one-time sign-in. So when you come, you are ready, and then you go through your WellStart. You do your onboarding, and we don't just leave you to your devices. By the very least, if you don't decide to continue with the PT, you have a 4 or 5 week program ready to go, and we can hold you accountable to that.
Mental. This is the thing. This is why we're doing these gym tours, so you can see exactly what's going on
Tina, how are you?
behind this
good.
theme kind of thing. And again, the technology. I love that you're embracing this technology, and that look how much simpler it can be. Because especially here in this region, convenience is a massive tech. That's what they want. And you guys are providing.
And I think we're definitely onto something. We're trying to refine that process. Our retention numbers speak for themselves. Our retention started off in the high 60s. It's edging now 50%-ish, which I think is still ridiculously high for a club this size. And I think we're trying to aim for 55, 60. That's gold standard retention. That's gold standard.
How many treadmills? People love treadmills. People love weights.
27 treadmills. If you include the salt runners, then we've got 32. So 27 treadmills.
More spinning bikes, by the way. If you
more spinning bikes. A lot of clubs get a lot of flack about having a lot of treadmills and space that could be used otherwise. But when you not only when you have 5,000 plus members, but if you can get someone walking on a treadmill 3 times a week, even if they're watching Netflix, I would rather have that than them doing nothing.
It's a win. Right? It's an absolute win. This is really cool. So we've walked through here. This is what I love about the space, even more so the design. And I'd love to have a chat with the designer about it, because when you come in, there is so much in a it's not a tight space, in a small space, but it doesn't feel like that at all. Yes, you see this weighted area, and now only until I've stepped in here and we're going to go through it, there's so much depth and there's so much involved in here that you don't notice it, and that's what
even down to the lighting. Our lighting, we have a company and engineers come in to measure the lumens. How many lumens is required in this area? That's the level of details that we did. Speaking about tension, so again, your band, you just tap it, boop, and it'll flash blue, and then it'll sign me and it'll say, welcome, Nick. So off you go. You hit quick start, and you'll see now it'll have all my information pretty much. So if I go to my apps, it's already signed me into my Netflix, so I can press pause at home and,
awesome.
and press play here. So it'll sign me into my Netflix account. And we
just turn that up.
Yeah, exactly. We do a lot of, not a lot, but I mean a lot of, sometimes if I do one-on-ones with my staff, we'll do a one-on-one walk-in. We'll have a walking meeting. Because I do my learning
when I'm doing exercise.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see it signed me into my Netflix account, my Spotify is there, and then you stop. Now, here's the thing where we kick into high gear. The membership management software we have, the check-in information, the locker information, the SPIV information, the Priva information, and before we had the Advert Gym information, we are in the process now of warehousing all that data. The next version of our app will have an interface and a dashboard of all your access, and you will now start to reward people. So as you get certain accesses, certain reps, certain kilometers, you earn badges and points.
Yeah, I love it.
Points on it, and then you can redeem those points for whatever, free months, free coffees or whatever. That's where we're going now. Now H2, in about a month time, we'll launch that. Different game.
Like, when it comes to fitness, guys, I want to talk directly with the camera. This one is that people always have this, or they've got the stigma about fitness, and it's so hard, it sucks, they don't want to do it, they like hate it. And we see more and more of it as like gamification that turns things or makes things fun and enjoyable for people, because when it becomes fun and enjoyable, or you're doing it for love and passion, you have longevity in it, you keep going with it, and I'm loving what you're doing here by bringing that together and including for what's already an amazing
people, I mean,
place,
if you've used any sort of tech like a MyZone.
Look how busy this is, by the way, it's freaking 11:20 in the morning, that's awesome.
When you're
inspired.
And
a little bit of a part 3 actually, just got cut out, so that's no worries, let's carry on.
Precore have been good to us. I mean, I can't say good enough things about them, because, you know, as a GM or as an operator, one thing you want is when a machine breaks, it gets fixed. That's all you want, right? And that it works. These guys come and get it done. And what we've tried to correct, let's go this way.
Easy to access all these treadmills. It's like, it's just like simplicity. People miss that in facilities. They try and make things all fancy and stuff. Like, simplicity can work really well, because look how easy this is.
Keep it simple.
Jump on,
keep it simple.
Spacing, I'm loving this. The feel is great.
We've also tried to correct and be smart about what we've put into the gym. So, you know, our market research, it tells us the usual stuff. Oh, you don't have enough dumbbells. So we got 2 big sets all the way up to 60, 65 or so. You don't have enough leg machines. So we went crazy with leg machines. You don't have enough weight. So we ordered, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 tons of plates. And that's just not because it's a money thing. We have money we can buy. It's smart purchasing. And everything that we do measures, we track usage of equipment and stuff like that.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. Cables was the other thing. Oh, the other thing was, there's not enough machines for ladies. So we went out, we asked the ladies, listen, what do you want? And they all came back, and you know, you have things like, I'll show you, like the gluteator, we call it a gluteator. It's a machine, it's actually called the gluteator, you can see at the back here. Bell squat, and then over here we've got all the glute machines.
Wow.
Which, to be honest, even I'm using now, you know?
This is insane, awesome, amazing. Like, I always heard this like 3 years ago when they first opened, game changer, and it's like, you always hear game changer, but now you come in, you get a feel and then see the environment. Game changer, game changer.
Squat max, booty builders, as you know.
Okay, I didn't even know this was over here, by the way. You couldn't even see it.
And then cable machines.
See, well, I'm just bumping into people all over the place, I tell you what. You can see them. So, mate.
What's up? Of course, after the say hi to the camera.
Like, when you're over there in reception,
all right, cool. I'll catch you after.
See this, but it's look how spacious it is. You don't feel confined either. So,
yeah, simple things like, you know, putting up perspex for handstand push-ups. You know, this is an area that people use. The coup de grace is the Olympic lifting area. We have 16 Olympic platforms. 16, yeah. So 8 full racks, 8 half racks.
I didn't see one, but then.
And what we do here is. So Brad is one of our S&C coaches, talented guy. He created a program here we call it Lift.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you can see Lift. So what Lift is that it's over 6 to 8 platforms, 12 to 16 people paired up, and this is your learn how to squat, learn how to push, learn how to deadlift.
Yeah.
When we launched the program, we thought, okay, we'll have, it's a guy-driven thing. It'll be the men that come in and learn how to do things. 90% ladies.
Yeah, really.
If you come here,
girls want to lift.
more than half of the Olympic platforms are occupied by ladies. It's such a nice thing to see. When I came here, we came here, 15, 16 years ago. It was a different game. And I think that's why the gender balance in the club is almost 50-50. It's a very inclusive environment. Inclusivity is our number one value.
It's hard to see this. Like it's always, you always hear people talk about the environment. Like I'm going to repeat this a few times through the video, but it really is like, it's unbelievable how open it feels. Even those things, there are things close together when you distance measure wise, but it doesn't feel. I don't feel, what's that word, confined or anything like that.
It's a really nice environment, really nice feel.
He's biased, I'm not, and so I can vouch for it.
No, it's true. I'm usually very critical, even of my own things.
My man.
But I think we're for the first super club, I think we did pretty well. We did pretty well. Best in class. We do everything. Our Olympic lifting is elite. Our we have elements of Atlantis, hammer strength, but generally even the look and feel, the attention to details, the cleanliness, the color, the clocks. All of these small things makes a difference.
Massively.
Makes a difference. And then our offices are there.
Look at the bars you got.
We have a huge office. Yeah. I need to show you one bar, which is my favorite. So check this out. This is a new bar that's come onto the market. It's called Ganya. Our friend Vin, and it's a collarless bar. So you put the plate, and you put the collar, and then it holds everything in place. So innovation. I'm telling you. I seem to be the only guy saying this is going to be the bar that will replace all bars. Maybe not in the Olympic lifting area because Elico is still pretty good, but this comes close. Like I love this bar. This is the ladies' bar, but I've put it through its paces, and the plates do not move. It does not break. It's good.
That's awesome.
It's really, really good.
Oh, just blow my mind every single time.
Yeah. Then our offices are there. We have a big team. We do we don't do freelancers usually, except for GX. We employ everyone full time. We've got close to 100 staff just here in JVC. I haven't shown you new gymnastics. Maybe we can go another time. We have 2 paddle courts on the roof, but just as a club, what actually makes this place special, all the fancy equipment, it's the people.
Totally.
It's the staff. I could not do anything. I have a very strong leadership team that enables me to push this club forward. And because of them, the members are happy. That's all honesty. I say that hand on heart.
This is insane. I love it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is made as a gym tour to take you around, and this is the aim, is to give you a real deep understanding of a space, because it's sometimes hard to see from the outside looking in. This is what this is all about, and we've had such good feedback that people want to just be in touch with people and to get the word from the people and from someone who's unbiased. Like, I love fitness. I've been like 20 plus.
I think
I've been video for a while, but yeah,
I think it's a culmination of a few industry experts that have, through fate, have come together and can now apply that knowledge into a new brand. I think that is part of it. That's part of what we're doing. We're all very forward thinking. We all have big differences of opinion. We're all big personalities. But I think because everyone comes and pulls, some very entrepreneurial, some very operational, some young, some old, somehow together, we've created magic. We're onto something here. And wait till you see our next few clubs.
Next ones, 100% look forward to those ones. I gotta say, I'm still blown away by the designer. Seriously, the designer, whoever your name is, whatever the team is, wicked. Like, look at this. Like, you're in a training space. It's not invasive, but like, you got the cafe here as well to be able to see it. Now, I know in most other spaces, they'd be blocked off and walled off, and you wouldn't know the cafe's there. But again, it gives that open feel here as well, away from that confinement. So that's unbelievable, man. There is more to see here, but we're gonna save that for another time.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's still gymnastics, paddle. Gymnastics is
up there.
The gymnastics alone is a complete game changer. It's probably I mean, we've traveled around the world, and I will always say it because this is our gym. It's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
But gymnastics is a complete. Most gymnastics centers are in warehouses and stuff.
Okay.
You need to see this place. We'll do another
Yeah.
video on it someday, but
Yeah.
it's with Sarah because Sarah's our head of gymnastics. She's an ex-Olympian, and she had a big involvement on how this club came about. It's something else.
Wow. Okay, we're going to wrap that one up. It's a gym tour at WellFit JVC with Nikesh, the general manager.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Thanks,
thank you so
man.
much.
Appreciate it. So
Look
good
out
to
for
see
more.
you.
If you guys have comments, questions, come put them on the comment section. Come check it out. It's in JVC. It's WellFit. All right, come down and see the space for yourself. It took me 2 years. I'm sorry. I apologize straight up right
No,
now for
it's
not
okay.
coming down
It's okay.
earlier. Make sure you do it, and I'll put that in the description below so you can find your way here. Till next one. Peace.
Cheers.